And we're live. Hello, hello. Welcome to Not Quite Novelist. This is the show where new friends are made, literally, and new worlds are built live and on the spot each and every episode. My name is Savannah. If you don't know who I am, how did you find me? How are you here? uh, like, did you get lost? I don't know. If you do know who I am, though, then you know that obviously I fangirl over every single guest that I have on this show because I invite the coolest fucking people in this show and somehow they say yes. And this week is no different because I have Janelle, aka Boss Jellybean, and I'm so happy for this. How you doing, Janelle? You excited?
I'm doing great. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, and like Matt says in chat, we are just two friends being super close with zero tension from recent events.
I don't
That
know what you're talking about.
neither does the audience. The only person in chat
That's
who knows
fair. That's actually
what we're
fair.
talking about is Matt. But you know what? You'll figure it out soon enough. If you're watching this now and you have zero context, keep your eyes out because I'm gonna be talking about something I'm in, and you'll get the context eventually.
Are we allowed to drop that
Yeah, I don't
show?
know. I don't
I
know if we've.
assume, I assume Matt, are we allowed to talk
Yeah,
about Fate Ultima or no?
Matt, help us. I haven't seen
Watch, he's
any
not here
like.
anymore.
Yeah, no. He popped in, said the one thing about like there's zero tension, and then dipped, just to remind us about what happened. Um.
Oh,
Ah, it is Mika.
Mika. Oh, my.
Hello. Oh, he's about to stream. You already called it out.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I did do that. I already.
Incredible. I love that
Yeah,
for you,
we're both
actually.
in Matt and Mika's show Fate
Yes.
Ultima that is based on the Fate Stay Night series anime
Which,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. And
And
our
we
characters
had,
get along great.
yeah, our characters are besties.
Yeah, for sure.
She
For
gave
sure, for
she gave
sure.
us presents in the last session that we recorded together, which was
Yeah,
so nice and kind, and I appreciate
and
you
thoughtful.
so much
I
for
know.
that. Anyway, um, moving on from that,
Yes.
I have to get my ish together here. Okay.
I've
Moving
been
on from
told we're
that,
building characters on this
we are going
stream.
to be
Is
doing
that
some character creation, some world building here, which have nothing to do with Fate. Maybe we'll make characters that are just as good of friends as our Fate characters. We will see.
that would be great if we could be friends in one series.
we,
I'm
yeah,
realizing
you're
we're
right.
never friends in a series.
We've been in two series together now. The first one we did not know each other existed, didn't interact at all, and then in this one, shit happens. So
Yeah,
it would be really nice to be in one actual play where I get along with Janelle as much as I do in real
yeah,
life. That would be.
that'd be
Can
great.
someone please cast us as friends? I'm begging you.
Uh,
Too much. Oh my god. Moving on. Yes, so we're going to be doing some world building. The way that this works is we have one rail that we are immediately going to go off of when we
okay,
start. I've
sure.
got these two teacups of fate here, which are themes and tones. So I'm going to draw them at random, and you're not going to know what they say until I put them
Oh,
in.
okay.
Oh, yes. All right. Yeah, that's the. My favorite
Good,
part is
good start. It's a
no,
good
my favorite
start.
thing is I get to react to these, and you don't get to see them until you get to react with the audience. Haha.
Okay, all right.
Oh, we did that one recently. Damn it! I meant to take that one out. Fuck. It was
Throw it away.
yeah. I have to like cycle through them because I'll get some, and I'm like, oh, I drew that one literally like last week or something like that. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. This is an interesting combination. Okay, because I'm fairly
Okay.
certain that one of these was in the wrong teacup, but I'm using it anyway.
Okay. Sure.
Sometimes they get mixed up, and that just happens, and it's fine. Um, but it's been a while since we've gotten one of these. So, our theme...
I have no context for
I know
what
you
could
don't, and it's going to be great.
possibly be.
So, our theme for this episode is mobsters, but the tone is royalty.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Mobster royalty.
So,
Okay.
maybe like there's a mob, like, maybe we do some kind of story where it's like a powerful, like, mafia family, tries to marry off, like, one, like, their, like, the son or the daughter to a, like, prince or a princess, and tries to marry them off to a royal
so
family
we're
or
making... So we're writing a mobster smut book is what I'm hearing. Like
the amount of... Here's the thing.
That is 100% the beginning.
Yes. Here's the thing.
You can't tell me that doesn't exist as a fucking romance novel.
It has
to. The mobster and the princess, please.
A mobster, a mafia, like a mafia bad boy, male MC with a like royal, like a runaway princess. This has to exist. For sure. This is a book talk book. It has to be. I'm looking this up. Hold on.
I feel like this is perfect for this episode.
You're so right, though. Like, what's so funny about this is so many times we will get prompts that I'm like, of course I would get this prompt with you as my guest. Like, there's so many. Like, I had Onduin on my channel, and our theme was witches, and our tone was a sitcom. And I'm like, this tracks.
Oh, yeah, that fits them really well.
This makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I've had some that I'm like, this is too perfect. So yes, I think mobsters and royalty. I think that would be a great... How are you both going to play princesses? That's what I'm saying. Hello, Casper. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you're here.
Hey.
Yeah, so this is what I think is that we should have some kind of like the story should be some kind of like arranged marriage situation where it's like a royal family, like maybe the mob family is trying to buy like diplomatic or like political
I mean, this has to be enemies to lovers, right? Because they're clearly the mob family is trying to blackmail the royal family.
Yeah, like they're trying to buy marriage their way into having some kind of
let's put every single romance book trope into this. Let me just pull up
Absolutely. Hold on, I gotta fix some shit real quick in the chat.
What happens if you put every single one into one thing?
You get a lot of shit that I've written in my life. I'll be so real. I do a lot of my like RPs that I do with my friends. It's like I'll just find every trope I can and throw it into one story, just because it's like it's an RP. Okay. No one's gonna fucking read this.
How about I found a list of very common romance book tropes. What if we try and fit every single one of these into it?
Oh, no. This is
right.
Okay. This is a great like added challenge that we're going to have.
This is the challenge on top of the challenge. Okay, so these are all the tropes. Okay. I don't know how we do both of these, but friends to lovers is one and enemies to lovers is one. So I don't know how we're gonna do that one. That's gonna be a little bit tricky.
What if we did the
unless this ends up being like a reverse harem situation. We have a friends to lovers.
Let's go. Okay, no. It's the arranged marriage is actually between a mob son and a princess and like a royal daughter, right? However, there is the princess bodyguard or like the prince, like someone like some kind of male figure.
No, I love the protector.
Yes, the protector.
Sure. Because then we have like the golden retriever boy and the dark broody one, right?
So you have the classic like love triangle. Again, we're adding the love triangle trope.
But then we're just gonna all end up together.
Yeah, exactly. It's a throuple.
Good. Okay. I love that we're on the same page with this. Okay, wonderful. The third one, forbidden love. That's got to be kind of mobster princess.
Yeah, that's gonna be between.
Or actually, no, guard princess is forbidden love, right?
Yes, it's gonna be the guard princess. I gotta start taking notes. Jesus, we hit
yeah.
the ground fucking running.
Get that
with
notebook
this
out.
one.
Let's go.
Holy shit!
Go.
Let's go.
This is gonna end in our newest book, co-author. We're accepting movie deals now.
Imagine. So, Matt in the chat says, so it's Twilight with the Mafia. Yes. So it is 50 Shades of Grey, but instead of CEO, it's Mob Boss. That's what's happening.
Yeah. Which I would read that.
So would I. Again, this has to exist. I need some book talk girlies in my chat right now. Like, help me. Oh god. I knew that this episode was going to be unhinged.
Were you expecting it to happen 0.3 seconds into the episode?
I thought that we were going to have some semblance of like pretending to be normal. But I drew mobsters and royalty, so you know.
Yeah. Here we are.
The amount of video calls I've had with Janelle that are just us up all night laughing our asses off at nothing is this is pretty indicative of every single conversation.
Yeah, I feel like this is just this is par for the course right now.
This is normal for us.
Okay, so just to recap,
I gotta fix my camera.
We're doing both. Our friends to lovers is being accomplished by bodyguard princess.
Yes.
We have that.
Hold on.
Or
Let
royal
me
guard
add a
princess.
little notes app here. I gotta start taking notes. Give me a minute. Okay. So we've got arranged marriage.
Yes, arranged marriage, which I'm sure is going to be on this list at some point.
Yes.
So that one for sure we have.
Between a
mobster and a princess.
And a mob boss's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Bodyguard is in love with the princess.
Yep.
See, what's great about this is like usually, so there's usually some, not really structure, but just general like this is how it has been done in previous streams, which is like
is it not this? Is it not pulling up a list of romance tropes and hitting the ground running?
Hey, no, you know what? It's been weirder. Like there was one time.
Okay, cool.
The stream I had with Classic Sam, we spent most of the stream just looking up different ocean creatures and seeing which ones looked the most punk rock.
Okay, sure.
You know, so
I understand
like
that.
Yeah,
that makes
so
sense.
this makes sense. Matt's like, when does it become gay? Obviously, it becomes gay because the real enemies to lovers.
We'll get there. Spoilers, Bartholomew. Jesus.
I can't breathe. We just started.
I love that he just looks at the two of us coming up with this, like, okay, but when does it get gay? Because clearly it's going to.
It has to get gay. I can't breathe.
We'll get there.
Okay. Hear me out, though.
Yeah.
Instead of bodyguard, instead of it being gay between bodyguard and mobster, what if bodyguard knight is a woman and it's just sapphic?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Right?
I like that.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay.
Let's make it lesbian.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Let's make it lesbian.
I'm here for this.
Yes. Okay.
The name of this episode is Let's Make It Lesbian. I'm sorry. I have tears in my eyes. I'm crying.
Good.
Listen,
so friends to lovers is a female bodyguard and the princess established.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. So let me.
The
friends to
enemies to lovers
and sapphic.
Very important.
Hold on, friends to lovers and sapphic and forbidden love is all
also
between the bodyguard and the princess.
This really writes itself. Or just the vessels through which.
The doodle for the Matt, no.
What do you say? The doodle for the overlay is gonna become two-faced. Oh my god.
Bartholomew, you're grounded. Go home. Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
Okay, next trope. Wait, we have like 20 other tropes to fit in, so we have to pull it together. You're only at enemies to lovers.
Okay.
And forbidden love. Next.
So, but arranged
proximity. Arranged marriage is also under.
Yeah, I was gonna say arranged marriage and forced proximity is between the princess and the mob boss's son. Yes. Because I think when they are made to like be engaged, instead of it being like, oh, you can't be around each other until the wedding, it's like, no, you guys are now engaged, you live together now. And like that's
okay. I would like to up the stakes on that. What if rival mafia family finds out about arranged marriage and puts a hit out on both of them?
Ooh, make it dangerous too. Yes.
Make it dangerous.
Let's go.
We have to stay together because we're in danger.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, so then instead of it being like, oh, you have to live together because of this, it is we're both going to put you in like a safe house kind of situation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's why the bodyguard's there.
Yes.
Boom!
Genius. Oh my god.
It's all coming together.
I need to know if my housemate is in my chat right now because sometimes she is, and I feel like she would appreciate this particular episode more than anything. I don't even think she's home, but I'm like, come listen to this fucking. Okay, so arranged marriage and forced proximity is between princess and the mob boss's son. Friends to lovers, sapphic, and forbidden love is all between the bodyguard and the princess. Enemies to lovers so far is between the bodyguard and the mob boss son. Okay.
Next we have second chance love. So characters who were once together get a chance to rekindle their relationship.
Okay, no. It's the bodyguard and the mob boss's son, they're exes, and that's why they're enemies.
Oh!
Let's go!
Yes! Love it! Yes!
Man, this
messy!
This is messy!
Messy as shit!
This is not just one book. This is like a series.
God, this is a series.
Yeah, this is like,
this
is
how we're gonna make millions of dollars, clearly. It's a series that we're writing right fucking now.
We need to make this an audio drama. Let's make it an audio drama. You and I'll play the bodyguard, you play the princess.
We can finally be characters that get along. In this one, we're in a lesbian throuple.
Hot. Wait. Okay, so I'll play the bodyguard, you play the princess. Who are we going to cast to play the mob boss son? Matt?
To be fair, Matt is in the chat.
He's in the chat right now, so I feel like he has to be.
And we did joke about doing that during Castleton, so...
You're so right. I forgot about that. We did do that. That is true. All right, so catch the upcoming 8-season podcast audio drama. Matt, we're already on book 4. Okay. What do you mean? Okay, wait. Enemies to lovers and second chance...
Second chance love is... Okay.
I can't type when I'm laughing. Love
the
is
next
between
one...
the bodyguard and the mob boss son.
Yes. Okay, next one that I don't know how we throw this one in is fake dating. I mean, if we're doing enemies to lovers between...
Yeah, I think, oh no, not the revamping of two Castleton ships. Truly. Yeah. Okay.
How do we fake dating?
Here's what I think.
I mean, I guess...
because there's like, there's a hit out against the princess specifically.
Yeah.
They have to throw the enemy or the rival, like, mafia family off the trail. And so... I don't know if like the quintessential like makeover scene would be in that trope
because
list,
you have to
but
have that. That's really
yes, but I
important.
think the makeover scene for the bodyguard where she like takes the night helmet off and she like dons on this beautiful gown and you can see under her like, you know, general like armor that she actually has like a really beautiful like perfect figure and she comes out looking fucking beautiful. And then they have to go, she has to go like on a date in public with the mob boss son to throw them off the trail to be like, oh no, it's actually these two that are dating. He's not actually engaged to this princess anymore. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
And that's where the second chance love starts because they're like, we know how to date each other because we're exes, but in reality, like, we fucking hate each other, but we can like pretend like we are back like on our very first date. Maybe he actually arranges the date to be like, we're actually going back to where our actual first date was, and it's like,
that's very cute.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. This is insane. All right, keep going.
Okay, so now we have secret identity royal. So the princess at some point has to go undercover as somebody else.
Ooh. Maybe it's like a switch places thing. That would be so funny if the princess then has to switch and pretend to be the bodyguard.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is hilarious. I feel like I need to draw like a Venn diagram now, or like draw like a circle of like, here are the tropes that are just between princess and mob boss.
Yeah,
here are just the
and the ones that are...
Yeah. I'm going to start like a 3-column list. This is going up on my Instagram after this episode, by the way. I'm going to make this happen. Everyone needs
the next trope is love triangle. I think we have that solidly covered. I'm going to move on.
Yes, that's in the center of the next Venn diagram here.
This one is a pregnancy one. I'm going to skip that because I hate those. We're gonna skip that.
We don't need that.
One of these is amnesia. I don't know if we can fit that in.
Ooh. The when they are going on this like first date scene, right? There ends up being like some kind of fight breakout or something, and then the princess actually gets like conked on the head, or either the princess or the bodyguard is like tries to actually I'm trying to think, like, maybe there is, like, a fight or something, like, happens, like, some kind of conflict, and then the bodyguard... No, you know what? We need to hurt the guy. Let's say the mob boss's son does something, like, heroic and nice to try and protect bodyguard, because that's his ex, and even though they're supposed to hate each other, he secretly still loves her. So he, like, jumps in front.
Because they all end up together at the end.
Yeah. And so he actually hits his head and gets hurt. And there's a whole, like, dramatic in the hospital scene.
So that's book 4. Book 4 is amnesia.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is, like, he gets hurt. And, like, in the hospital, he, like, wakes up. And he's like, I don't remember anything. Or the last thing he remembers, like, the last thing in his memory is that they were together. He doesn't remember, like... that they broke up and that like all this drama, and then there's the arrangement, so he doesn't know who the princess is anymore, even though that's technically his fiance. This is insane. This is the most unhinged...
I love it. I love this.
I hope everyone in chat is following along.
The next one we have is Grumpy X Sunshine, which
that's gotta be Mom Boss and Princess.
Yeah, I would also argue it's Princess and Bodyguard.
True,
I think Princess is a sunshine character, and both Bodyguard and Mafia Boss are a little grumpy. Or a little grumpers.
Cute. That's precious. Okay. I love this so much.
That is the whole list that I have. Besides like one bed, but that can be added in anywhere. That just a plot.
That is when they go to the safe house, and the safe house ends up being like a studio apartment with only one bed in it. Yeah. So all 3 of them have to sleep in the same bed.
Have to share the bed. Yeah.
Which would be so funny because imagine the princess has to sleep in between them to be like, I am the human wall so that you two don't fucking fight all night, even though we all have to sleep in the same bed.
Yeah.
But then they both end up, like, fighting for her. They're fighting to cuddle her more. And she's just like, why am I here? Like, that's... This is unhinged. Okay. We are literally only 20 minutes in. We just started.
Cool. So now that we literally finished the point of the stream, what would you...
That's all, folks. We're good. Good night, everybody.
Okay, we have to name them, right? Yes. We have to, like, describe these characters.
Yeah, so let's actually...
Who should we start with?
That's the thing. Here's what I think. Because usually in these, what I will do is say, okay, so, like, you know, if this was a game or if we were doing this as a role play, like, who would you play? Who would I play? So which of these three would you like to claim as your own? Which one do you want to, like, name and characterize and all of that?
I feel like you're better at sunshine characters than I am.
Me? Shocking.
I would argue you are definitely better at sunshine
Shocking. It is, which is so funny because people know me as a person and I'm like, I love playing, like, the princess type. You know what I mean? Like, it is the Fallon type of character that I love playing the I'm so cute and innocent character. And then you meet me as a person and you're like, I'm a fucking gremlin. Like, what? Matt goes, what? Sav is a sunshine character? Who would do this? Yeah, I've never played a sunshine character in my life.
Never.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so then I will take the bodyguard.
All right, cool.
So
cool.
Okay. Let's do your character first.
Yes. Okay. So princess.
What are you thinking? Aesthetic. What's the aesthetic you're thinking?
Aesthetic. If this is the tropiest of tropes, kind of story, I'm going to play into my fucking character archetype, which is schmoll, petite, just a fucking human Tinkerbell looking bitch. Like, that's...
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
She's like curvy but petite at the same time. Just absolutely zero actual muscle on her. She is, like, the daintiest of cute little pixie girls. Long, like, Cinderella blonde hair. Yeah.
Love this. Yeah. Perfect.
Because I cannot play a character that is taller than myself in real life. She's gonna be about, like, 5'1", 5'2".
That's perfect for, you know, the intermediary in a throuple, right? Like, you need the little cute one that we share.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Hello. Anyone who's new in the chat, we are making the tropiest of tropey book talk romance novels. It is a throuple. We literally
You're all gonna want to read this book.
It's gonna be a book and then an audio drama, and then this is what we're doing. It's a throuple between a mob boss's son, a princess, and her female royal guard. Yes. So I am describing my princess character, who is just this small, cute, petite, just absolutely, like, you hold her hands and you think her hands are like, you think her bones are hollow like birds because they're so delicate. You know what I mean? This is a real thing that
will break at any moment.
Someone said this to me in, I think, high school. I was like, you've met me in person. I'm a very physically affectionate person. So I'm like, hold my hand. I will hug. Just let me squish you. You know, I'm a very physical person. So one time I was trying to hold my friend's hand in high school and he told me that, my hands felt like they had bird bones because he thought that he was going to break my hand because they were so, like, delicate. Okay. And I'm like, weird thing to say, but all right. So apparently I've got dainty hands. That's a thing. So anyway, That's how I describe like dainty small characters now. Yeah, so that's
breakable bones.
Yeah, just breakable bones. You think she's gonna snap in half.
She's sunshine and breakable.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, she is
Wonderful.
like a porcelain doll, you know? Just
Love
like
that. Wonderful.
yeah, but I think it's like she is very similar to a lot of my other like princess type, you know, like the very heiress nepo baby type of girls that I like to create in stories is like she is like that because she is trained to be like that. She was raised to be delicate and soft.
This girl knows what every utensil on that table is for.
She is also, I think, just because it's funny, I think she is also like the smartest one. She's got no muscle but all brain. You know what I mean? She is like all wit and like social like
she a princess of the people? Is this a Princess Diana situation?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Everyone loves her, and that is why it's so insane that like there's like a hit out on her. Like, who the hell would want to kill her? Who the hell would want her? Because everyone loves her.
Got it.
Yeah, that is something I've kind of realized is another like thing that I take in almost all my characters. If I am playing or writing or creating a character that is like a person in power or like is like, you know, like the really rich character or someone who has a lot of influence, a lot of political power, anything like that, I have to make them. I don't like playing villains. I don't like becoming a bad guy. It just hurts my feelings. Because I'm the type who will play video games and will only choose the nice dialogue options because I don't like hurting fictional characters' feelings.
That's insanity, but okay.
Yeah, I am that person. It's a thing. But I think that I think like all my characters have to be like, if I'm gonna put someone in a position of power, they're gonna use it correctly.
Sure.
So I think that's her as a character. She was taught how to be just the pretty, quiet, soft-spoken little doll of a person. But she is also someone who is just so she is that person who's like almost annoyingly kind and annoyingly nice, where it's like, you're so pretty that it's pissing me off and I wish you were a bitch, but you're not. So that only makes me more mad because I'm like, how are you so nice, you know?
Which is why we have to introduce two different bad influences in this situation.
Yes. So anyway, I wish that I could make this like, I can't say that word right now, not in this context. But I wish.
Okay.
I was gonna say I was gonna say I wish we could make this like a 3-way episode situation.
That happens in book 2 for sure.
Well, obviously, there has to be. It has to be. They all get shit-faced drunk. They all get like. Yeah,
I mean that's how thruples always form, right?
Yes, absolutely. Hello, Andy. You came in just the right time. This episode is exactly what you think an episode between me and Janelle would be. These two could be mothers of book talk. You're not wrong. Anyway, so I think that Jesus Christ. What I was gonna say, what I meant was I think that I wish that I could make this like an episode like I could just be like, hey Matt, jump on a call with us right now, because I would be like, I'm gonna make you describe the mob boss character.
I mean, we can put him together basically by taking like the 3 like most popular book talk guys, right? So we have like Rosand for sure from ACOTAR. It has to be a big influence in this. And then
just it has to be like a very like Christian
Grey.
Do
we want to go with one? Yeah, Christian Grey, possessive-y.
Yes, absolutely.
And then we'll just throw Ariel on.
I was gonna say, and then Ariel on.
Right, so we have the inspiration for that set. That writes itself.
This is insane.
I'm trying to think for the guard. Okay. My gut.
Andy is just being like, this is way too potent. This is too much. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever read Gideon the Ninth?
No. What is this?
Okay.
Okay.
Gideon the Ninth is from the Locked Tomb series. It how do I spell this? Lesbian necromancers in space. Is really, and with like the best banter I've ever read in a book.
God bless. So you said all of magic words put into one sentence, and I think my brain
very
broke.
Good. But in that, Gideon the Ninth is a bodyguard basically for this necromancer princess, and they eventually have a romance. So that's like where my head originally went. So so I'm gonna kind of like vibe off of that, but tweak it a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm thinking bodyguard girl is gonna be obviously very tough, very muscular. I'm thinking like a Laura Croft-esque body.
Yes.
So little tall, very like curvy, but toned, muscular, can kick some serious ass.
Very like athletic.
Yes. Type. I'm gonna go with like long red hair. I'm gonna say for our transformation scene where she goes from like being like butchy and grungy to like having, you know, like a glam moment.
Jessica Rabbit?
Probably.
Yes.
But we'll say that most of the time she has her hair like back in like a thick braid of some kind, right? Because practical.
Like a Katniss Everdeen type, like just a braid in the back. Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I'm thinking like, because we have to distinguish the two different kinds of grumpy, right? Between her and Mafia Boss. Mafia Boss is gonna be like what? Like laid back, couldn't like F everything.
Yeah,
right?
He's gonna be
I think is what we're thinking.
Aloof and like more like
aloof,
I don't care what you do kind of situation. Like I'm only here to make my family happy. Oof. Okay. I like that.
Okay.
Like
and then I think we're gonna put her as like overly cautious grumpy, right?
Yeah.
Because she's like always trying to protect. Yeah, overly serious. Yeah. Overly serious. Yes. This is good. This is real good.
This is good shit. This is good content.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so she's gonna be overly serious, overly protective.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes. All right. I think that's pretty solid. Yeah. So I guess that one wouldn't be like a bad influence because we'll say that she's like follows the rules like too much, right? Because then we have the Mafia Boss son as like.
Oh yeah, he's the one
breaking them out of their shell.
I was about to say she is like so like strictly by the book, whereas Sunshine is more like I've never known anything other than the book.
Yes.
And now Mom Boss is here with like, you know, he's like, won't you shake a poor sinner's hand kind of energy. He's like, come on, let's go walk on the wild side kind of thing. So instead of being more like instead of being more like cool and like aloof, I think he's more bad boy in the way of like very rebellious. So I think he's more grumpy in the way of being like, he still laughs, he still like jokes around, he's very snarky, and he's more like don't be so boring kind of thing. And he tries to get I could totally see a really interesting scene where like bodyguard like comes into the room and finds out that Princess and Mom Boss are gone, like they just left because he like got her to sneak out, and he's gonna take. They have
like a fucking Aladdin moment, and the bodyguard's like, "What the hell?" And has to go hunt them down. That's good.
Yes, and then she finds them in like a nightclub or something like that. She finds them like in this like sexy, smoky nightclub with like you know, dim but like neon lighting, and like just he's like teaching her how to dance because she only knows like, you know, formal, you know, ballroom dancing kind of thing.
Sure.
And so she sees these two like way too close to each other on the dance floor, and it's a very like, you know, sensual aesthetic type of scene.
It's a good jealous moment. It's a good jealous moment for
but
sure.
She doesn't know if she's more jealous that she's dancing with him or that he's dancing with her. You know what I mean?
The conflict, the emotional conflict.
And then they're all vampires.
You know, we haven't gotten there. That could be book 5.
That
could be book 5.
That is something I was going to ask. Is Jesus? That is something I was going to ask.
Okay, wait. Okay, are we putting this in a fantasy setting?
That is what I was wondering. Are we putting this into any kind of like? Are we incorporating any fantasy element to this? Because we could, if you want. Because instead of it being like a rival mafia family that's putting a hit out, it's like maybe a rival or someone, or like a political rival or something from the mob, from the royal family, hired like an assassin's guild.
Okay.
You know?
Well, okay. Hear me out. Princess
Mobster
is giving...
vampires is werewolves. Wait, hold on. My brain hurts. Mobster vampires is... So the vampire is also a werewolf? What's happening?
I was going to say Mobster family is giving changeling to me.
Ooh, so Mobster family is like from the Fae. From the Fae world.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like that.
I like that. Yeah, because usually, that's really cool, because usually, for me, all of my characters are like, oh, Andy is just going, no and. Oh my god. Andy, I love you so much. Okay, this is what happens. Andy and I were both recording last night, and we were up very late, and it was just it was a time. And so now I think both of us are still loopy from that.
Sure, from lack of sleep?
Yeah, maybe. I think I managed like 3 or 4 hours of sleep last night.
Oh, that's not healthy. You should get more of that.
I need to. I will be getting...
Go to bed.
I get good sleep on weekdays, so I will be getting more sleep tonight.
Okay.
But, you know,
that's
weekends are my nights to be like, what is sleep? Anyway, we're moving on from that.
Amazing. Okay, so Mobster family.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so usually I like this because
that's good for like making deals, right?
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense for...
Because usually my like the princess type, like pretty ethereal type characters are I try and make them like Fae oriented in some way. I think it'd be cool then, like, these guys are Fae, but maybe the princess is elven. Maybe the princess is an elf.
I love that.
Because it's very ethereal. I do think it'd be cute to be like, oh, I'm different from the other girls because I'm short and all the other elves are tall. Like, that's her vibe. You know what I mean?
I'm a different elf. I'm short.
It's
fucking dead.
The other elves think I look very weird and strange because I'm so much shorter than all of them, even though I'm like prettier than all of them.
The book starts. I'm average looking. Picture the most gorgeous woman in the world.
Yes, yeah, exactly. But I have I have one thing that's different about me that makes me so. That makes me so different from all of the other elves, and it's that I'm 5'2".
Amazing.
Oh my God. I can't. There's tears in my eyes. I can't breathe.
So then, are we saying bodyguard would be human then? Does that make the most sense?
Ooh,
or do you want to introduce something else?
What if we incorporated some like tiefling type, like infernal energy?
Oh, I like that, because then it could be like
what if she, like,
they're
has,
dedicated to the royal family out of
yeah, maybe there was like a treaty or something like that happened like centuries previous, and now it's just a thing that these, like, you know, tieflings or these like hellborn type people are now not servants, but like are now in roles of service guarding to this like elven kingdom.
Okay. Yeah.
I like it.
I could see like if they like have a vested interest in protecting the royal family for some reason.
Yeah. I like the
like
idea too of I like the idea too of her being, because you said she's got like really long like red hair.
Yeah.
And her being like really tall and red hair. I like the idea of maybe like when she does like find them, like they snuck out, so she has to go out and find them in. So now I said nightclub, but now I'm thinking maybe it's more like, are we doing more like high fantasy medieval type fantasy, or are we keeping it somewhat modern?
I mean, I do kind of love the twist of doing fantasy characters in a modern setting.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Then
we'll I don't think that if we're trying to make this not something that has already been written, that probably is safer.
Probably. My brain hurts from all of the shit.
I say we stay with nightclub. I think we stay with nightclub.
So we keep it more modernish. Yeah. So they go. So then imagine this like, you know, beautiful, like maybe she has like a human form that she always is in. But in the nightclub
like a
she sees
situation.
Yeah, but in the nightclub she sees them like dancing. She has a little bit of her like jealousy that she is like trying to like do her mental gymnastics into being like, no, I'm just protective over the princess because that's my job, and I'm not at all jealous seeing her dance with this other really hot guy who happens to be my ex. It's not that I want to bone
both of these individuals at all, for sure.
But because of that, she like loses her temper a little bit, and when she does, you can see some of that more like demonic, like maybe her eyes like glow with infernal fire or some, you know. It's your character, so you add whatever infernal flavor to it.
No, I love that. I like the eyes glowing thing. In like intense emotional situations. That's fun.
If we want to go real tropey, what if my character what if princess does have some kind of like, you know, trait other than like being normally like elven, but it is because she is part celestial. She's part angel, so kind of Azamar style.
Okay, yeah, you know? All right.
So like,
love that.
Maybe her like her we're gonna go full like, okay, what is the most like tropey, like this is a different trait than that all of the other elves have, that she has something different. And I'm like, okay, eye color I think is the most like basic. That's one that you would see in a lot of like these kind of movies. So I think her or books, but like I think her eyes are like straight up like silver or something, you know.
Ooh, love that. Really love that.
Because one thing,
so like moon aesthetic.
Yeah, because I think one thing that you see in like Castleton, a lot of characters had golden eyes.
Yes, all the Armadeums did decided, have.
You know what's really funny? Fallon, I created Fallon's like whole aesthetic, and then I saw the aesthetic of all of the Armadeums, and I'm like, are we related? Like, how did that happen? I'm slowly but surely getting all of the Armadeums on this show. Connor's going to be on it in a few weeks, and I'm very excited about that.
Oh, yay. Yeah. I love Connor.
I think I have Connor scheduled tentatively. I have Justice in the books.
Sure.
The only difficult scheduling-wise is going to be Gloria, and that is just because time zones.
Yeah.
So if I ever have a morning session, it's because I want Gloria on this fucking show. I will collect the whole Armadeum set one of these days.
Gotta get them all.
Gotta catch them all. But yeah, so I think like, okay, we've been in a story where everyone had gold eyes. I think with her, I think they're straight up silver. But like
I love silver.
Like a white pearlescent silver kind of thing. And because
like an opal situation.
Yes, yeah. That is more
beautiful.
I did change Fallon's eyes aesthetic like a little bit in the beginning, which I was like, no, they're more opalescent kind of thing. So that's kind of I'm trying to go for a white opal moonstone. That's the right word I'm looking for.
Perfect.
That's the right crystal that I need. Yes. Moonstone colored eyes I think would be really, really pretty.
I think for our I'll probably go green, because green eyes, red hair is a good color combination.
Yes.
I think that makes sense.
How dare you take Ashling's aesthetic?
Is that? Oh yeah, that is hers.
That is exactly.
Well, her eyes are always changing though. When
they
she's
only
using
change
her powers.
when she uses her power. Her eyes are normally green. Again, this is all from the Fate game that will happen
eventually.
Also,
green eyes, red hair is just Irish.
That's just Irish.
That's just every Irish person. It's fine.
She's just Irish. Yes, I love that. Ooh, okay.
Wait, what are we naming this book?
Oh, do you want to name the whole book before we name the characters?
Oh, we do have to name the characters. That's a good fucking point.
Oh, okay. I also think real quick, hear me out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Changeling Boy.
Yes.
Black hair, really dark features.
Obviously.
But like
for sure.
I hate to make this comparison, but like the Edward Cullen amber color eyes. You know, it's like a light like golden brown. Like they are still brown, but it's like when they hit the light they look gold, but really they're just like a really light brown color.
Yeah, you have to be able to like write in like had a mischievous gold glint to his eyes.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Okay.
That's gorgeous. Yeah. Or maybe because he's a changeling, his eyes do always change color too. His eyes.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I think you're right with the brown gold is like the natural state.
That's the one that he like defaults to because that's like his favorite. So I like it. I like it.
Love it.
I'm trying to think of good name meanings, and I'm thinking of like girl names that mean like heavenly or like celestial, you know, something like that.
Okay. Something ethereal sounding. We want
Evangeline is one of my favorites.
Evangeline's a good one.
Gorgeous name. Princess Evangeline, I love that name, and I like the idea that Changeling Boy calls her Evie. And Bodyguard hates it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do love this.
And because he's like, you need to address this princess by her actual formal, like, she addresses her as, you know, your, whatever the princess title is, which I think is, like, your grace. Or, like, you know, Princess Evangeline uses, like, full title and full first name. So the first time that Changeling Boy calls her Evie is kind of like, oh, that's cute. And then good. Bodyguard is like, absolutely the fuck not.
Okay. Yeah. So we got Princess Evangeline. How do we feel? I feel like I'm thinking like something like Greek-esque. Like I was thinking like maybe Hecate.
Yes. Okay.
Or Cersei? No, Cersei's ruined from Game of Thrones. Ignore that.
Fair. I'm also looking up names for the boy. And I'm trying
let's do him first. Let's do him first.
I was trying to think of like what are some good like names that mean like mischief or names that are like mischievous in nature kind of thing. Rory came up, which I think is cool.
That's good.
Raiden says and this is just off of babiesparent.com. I have a lot of baby name websites. A lot of baby name websites that are like saved for me.
Sure.
But so for Raiden, Raiden, this Japanese name thunders with the power of lightning, conjuring images of immense power and raw disruptive energy, often linked to storm gods or formidable warriors.
I feel like Raiden feels like the mob boss kid's dad.
Oh, so the actual boss.
Like I feel like that feels like very powerful.
That is the dad. So Rory was a cute.
So what's like a little lightning? What's like?
Oh, let's see. I'm just gonna Google boy names that mean. Fuck it. I'm just going to write boy names that mean little lightning and see what happens.
Or like stormy. Like what's like a stormy
Let's see. Gale means sea storm.
I do like Gale.
Gale feels a little bit like we're taking from Hunger Games, but whatever.
Oh, right. No, you're right.
Yeah. Irish name, Melon.
Probably not melon.
It's spelled Mellan, so I could be pronouncing it wrong. It just looks like melon, and I think that's funny. Let's see, momjunction.com. Let's go there. What does Mom Junction have to say? Also, Raiden. Kalu? Kalu? How is that pronounced?
I don't hate that one.
It's pronounced Kalu.
Does that sound too much like Baloo from the Jungle Book?
Alright, so not that one. This is the hard thing about, like, this is where naming characters is hard. This is why
I am bad at naming things.
Genuinely, this is why I can't be a mom, because I would be spending
okay,
hear me out. Up with a name.
Hear me out. Raiden is the dad.
Yes.
So we already have like an R name established.
Yes.
Ramiel means God, Thunder of God.
Okay.
It's technically an angel name.
Oh, that would be interesting if that was his name and then he got, like, you know, in this arranged marriage with this girl that happens to be part angel, like part celestial of some kind. Or, like, touched by angels that Aisling is.
I don't
or that,
hate
not Aisling,
that one.
fucking Evangeline. I'm getting my characters mixed up because I was...
another good one is Zephyr.
Zephyr. Oh, wait, no, Zephyr is cool.
You like Zephyr?
Yeah, I think that's cool because it adds, like, that is big, like, bad boy, like, that evokes,
yeah,
like, that is a boy who wears a leather jacket, energy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zephyr is Mafia Boss son.
Zephyr is Mafia Boss boy, yep.
What the fuck am I naming this soldier? I need, like, female devil names.
I want to go, like, warrior girl or protector. Girl names that mean, like, protector or something. Let's see. Honestly, any like variation on Alexander or Alexandra usually will mean protector. Those are boy names. I want girl names. Go away. There we go. Let's see. Delmira. That's pretty.
I do like that.
Delmira is German in origin, and it means noble protector.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, so Delmira. Zephyr is our bad boy. Changeling.
Because then you can have Mira for short, which evokes K-pop demon hunters. And...
Yes, but also so maybe that is a nickname that Zephyr used to call her, and so he calls her that again, and she was just like, you don't get to call me that, and it becomes like a whole, ooh, that's good.
Hell yeah.
That's fun.
Love that.
Okay.
Love that.
Delmira.
Okay.
Oh, and then Evangeline hears it and is like, "Oh, Mira, that's so pretty."
Good.
And like she has to be like, "Well, you can call me that, but like he can't." You know what I mean?
Yes, I love this dynamic already.
This is so good. Bodyguard and Evangeline, the princess. The Sunshine Princess. Oh my god. This is insane. We've gotten this in all of this.
Glad we've written an entire book.
Half the time that my stream is usually supposed to take. So now what? Okay.
Well, now we have to name. Are we naming the book one, or are we naming the series first?
Let's name the whole series first.
Okay, let's name the whole series.
The whole series would be...
It has to be, like...
Yeah, let's see.
This has to have elements of fantasy, mafia, and royalty in it somehow.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh god.
I'm going to look up, I'm gonna start Googling, like, fantasy mafia romance books and just to see what happens. Fantasy mafia romance. Okay, there's quite a few, obviously.
Sure.
The first few that show up under the Google, like, you know, the Google results are Bound by Honor, Captive Beauty, Wolf King. That one makes sense.
Sure.
Hooked. What is Hooked? What is that one?
Oh, Hooked is about Wendy and Captain Hook getting together. That's an age play one. That's
interesting. That's wild. I was hoping it wasn't that, but I was right.
Nope, it definitely is for sure. I promise you, that's what it is.
You know what I see the most when it comes to these, like, a fantasy and, like, mafia type thing? It is mostly, like, werewolf stories. I see a lot of, like, I've also seen a lot of those. Okay, so this is my, like, this is fully Savannah's guilty pleasure. I think I admitted this once on Sam's stream, or maybe this was on my birthday stream, I don't remember, but I did admit this, unfortunately, and I'll do it again. You know those, like, apps that are, like, Real Short or, like, drama, whatever, and you get ads?
Oh yeah, I read those too.
Love those, and I want to download Real Short so bad because, like, some of the stories I get, like, annoyingly invested in them.
Sure.
Even though it is all the same story. My sister and I
got many different times. Yeah.
Because we'll see different ads for the same story, so we get different parts of the story, you know? And the ads are like 5 minutes long, so you get like a good chunk of story in them. My sister and I got super into them to the point where Osti actually went in and she started finding, like, trying to find, like, the actors in these and, like, found, like, their socials. So I was like, I'm gonna follow them on social media and see, like, what else they're in. Because she's like, I need to know. Because she gets too invested in it. So yeah, I get so annoyingly invested, specifically in the werewolf ones. Because it is always like...
Yeah, I mean, the whole, like, deaths and mates thing is a very hot trope. Yeah. For sure. I get it. I for sure get it.
It is, yeah, the fated mate kind of situation. It is really interesting to know that, like, all of this... I don't know where this particular lore of werewolf, like, politics and hierarchy started, but it is in all of them to the point where I'm like, where did this start? How did this become a thing? I want to know the origin of it, and I need more of it. I love it. It feels like it's written by AI, but some of them, like, I know aren't, and I'm like, what happened here? So yeah, we've got Wolf King, which I think is part of a series because I also see Wolf Mate and Wolf Queen. Brutal Vows. I like that name.
That sounds good.
Wait,
that's already a book though?
No, it is already a book, unfortunately, but that is kind of sick. Actually, I'm going to put that in. Here's the really sad thing.
Okay, hear me out. What if
Yes.
Just kind of riffing off of that. The overall series.
Yes.
Is like the Bound by Vows saga.
Oh, that's
good.
And
then each title is like a different type of vow.
Oh, so then what if so we'll put like one of them, like one of the books where it's like him, the boy trying to recover, Zephyr recovering from like his anesthesia, the name of the book is Sickness and in Health.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, take, like, classic wedding
yes.
vows and use them as, like, the book titles. Oh, that's good. Okay, the Bound by Vows is awesome. That's such a sick series title. I put it in chat and I'm pinning it just so everyone can see it. And now I want to look up, like, classic, or what, what, like, traditional wedding vows are.
Okay, so we have For Better for Worse.
For Better or for Worse, I feel like should be, um, oh, the finale. No, the finale, the final book in the series should be To Love and to Cherish. The first book could be To Have and to Hold.
Yep, To Have and to Hold.
To Have and to Hold, because that is the idea of, like, Zephyr is like that is the original, like, the meeting, the arranged marriage, but then between Delmira and Zephyr, they are both very possessive of Evangeline, and both of them want her, so it more like becomes like a traditional love triangle story where it's like they're both fighting over the one person.
I think book 2 should be the more action-packed one, which I think would be like Till Death Do Us Part.
Okay. Yeah, so that is the one where, okay, so the first one is like the actual, like, conflict just between Zephyr and Delmira, where they're both fighting over them. I feel like it would be really fun to have like, they're all getting drunk one night, or like maybe he this is when Delmira finds them in, like, the nightclub, brings them back, both Evangeline and Zephyr are drunk. Delmira is fighting with Zephyr, and then they get into, that, like, it's like this heated, they're yelling at each other, they're fighting, and then suddenly, like, your tongue is in my mouth, like, it just becomes, you know what I mean?
Suddenly your tongue is in my mouth.
Yeah, so it's that where it's like they're fighting, they're yelling at each other, they're screaming, and then now where did my clothes go?
I love that.
And Evangeline is just there, and she like comes out of the room, she like maybe like went and like took a shower to wash like all the nightclub off of her. She comes out with like, she's like drying her hair, and she just sees them making out, and she's just like, okay, she accepts this. She's like, this makes sense.
Yep.
And then doesn't even quite, I think she's like, because she's also drunk, she like walks up to them, and then suddenly like maybe they pull away for like 2 seconds because they're like getting undressed, and then they see her standing there, and he's just like, all right, you two, let's go. Like, it's just no questioning about it, it just happens. And then they wake up, and then they all wake up in bed together, that kind of very interesting. Love those. But I think that is like, I could see that being like the end of it. So the end of book 1 is the throuple actually getting together.
Yes. Okay.
The start of book 2 is
book 2 should be like planning the wedding.
It should be planning the wedding while navigating having a third partner, but then also this is now getting serious of, now we have an actual like threat, because now like maybe another like hit attempt. Well,
I think we're pushing
got, like, way closer, and so
maybe that's
like more.
Yeah. So book 1 is like the threat of that hit, and then book 2 is like it's actually like more like there's more violent in it, right?
Like, I think the first one is just, you heard that this happened, so we're gonna put you in a safe house. But the real conflict of book 1 is just the love aspect,
the love triangle.
The threat of the mortal threat is very much back burner. Like, that was just the plot set up to get them into the one bed situation. You know what I mean?
And then book 3 is amnesia.
Book 2 is actual plot. Where it's like, oh, we have like a real threat, so till death do us part. Book 3 is In Sickness and in Health, which is the amnesia.
And then book 4 is To Love and to Cherish, which is like our finale.
Unless we want to do a 5-part, and we just add in another thing, book 4 could be after the threat of the death, right? After the threat of the assassin is gone, maybe something happens to the mafia family and they like lose all their wealth.
Oh, for richer for poorer?
So we add the for richer for poorer. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
And then yeah, I think that'd be great. And then the finale would be To Love and to Cherish, which is the actual, finally, the wedding. But it is a wedding, like, it then becomes, like, the fifth book is now back to, okay, the main plot is now the love story, but now it is, we're all three together. How do we tell our families that it's a throuple situation and that all three of us are into each other? And so the finale is the wedding between all three of them getting married to each other.
I love this. We've really created a perfect series.
This is insane.
This is the Bound by Vows saga
Bound
is overall
by Vows
thing.
saga is
Book
incredible.
1, To Have and to Hold. Book 2, Till Death Do Us Part.
Crazy.
Book 3, In Sickness and in Health. Book 4, For Richer for Poorer. Book 5, To Love and to Cherish.
Yes.
We did it.
Yes.
Writing's easy.
Writing is easy. No, the creation aspect is the easy part. It is the sitting down and actually writing it all together.
Sure.
What the hell am I going to add to my overlay for this? So, for anyone who doesn't know yet or hasn't seen my overlay, you see all these crazy doodles going on here. Each drawing on this overlay is a doodle or drawing that is representative of an episode that I have done on the show. So, my favorite is this one up here, which is the 2 Carnival Big Tops Ass to Ass.
Sure.
That was with Diana of the Rose. But I've got all sorts of ones here. Like there's a one down here that is Ghosts on a Spaceship. That was with Aurora Lore. Like I know what all of these are for, what episodes we've done. So that means I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of doodle to represent this one.
I mean, it's gotta start with 3 interconnected wedding rings, right?
That's exactly what my thought was. Is like
that has to be
3 wedding rings in like a almost like a Venn diagram, like all like kind of looped around each other. Yeah.
Yes.
2 with diamonds. Ooh, 2 with one with a diamond, one with a ruby, and then one like single band. So the ruby is for Delmira, the diamond is for Evangeline, and then the gold band is going to be for Zephyr. This, holy shit. I'm very happy with what we've created today.
I'm so proud of us.
This is, you know what's so crazy too is like, so in almost every episode we have like a mid-stream tangent, which is like with Justin, we literally talked for like half an hour about My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Yeah, with Johnny, last week, our midstream tangent was we just talked about cryptids for a really long time. I looked up, I had to teach people what a squonk was.
I don't know what a squonk is. What is a squonk?
Okay, so a squonk is the saddest creature you've ever seen in your entire fucking life. Squonk is the most famous cryptid in Pennsylvania, and quite literally, its whole thing is that it is so ugly that you can find it by a trail of its tears because it is constantly sobbing about how hideous it is. And the way it gets away from people,
so
if ever, it is depressing in the funniest way. Please look it up. They are. I love them. I love them so much. So I'll read off the Google overview of this. A squonk can refer to a creature from Pennsylvania folklore characterized by its pig-like appearance, ill-fitting skin covered in warts, and constant weeping, which, when cornered, will dissolve into a pool of its own tears.
Oh my god! That's so sad.
It is the most depressing fucking cryptid. Please look this thing up. It's so ugly.
Alright. Sure.
I'll talk about a squonk in every fucking episode. I don't care. Oh boy. Yeah, amping me up. This is great. This is beautiful.
I can't wait to be designing all of these covers tomorrow.
Oh my god, yes.
Do I have work I need to do for 3 other shows I'm producing? Yes. Am I going to be doing 5 book covers instead also
absolutely. I do appreciate that Andy called us the mothers of book talk, because we are going to write the series,
accurate.
and that's exactly what it's going to be. I don't
know
if I can be considered
so good.
I don't know if I can be considered in book talk really, because here's the problem. I don't like I listen to so many like actual plays and things like that. I genuinely don't read nearly as much as I used to, and I wish I did.
I will say I probably read like 10 books a year. But what happens is I won't read for like a couple months, and then I'll find a book series that I get obsessed with, and I spend 3 days and I read 4 books without sleeping. And that's generally how that goes.
I can't. I wish I could. You know what? I would read Bound by Vows though. I would. I'm going to start.
This is fucking gold.
Yeah, it really
Let's be real. This
like,
is gold.
This book series will make us the mothers of book talk.
It will. This is gonna be so fucking. It's gonna blow up.
Boy, this is
great.
So much. I should have known. Oh, you know what? Let's do some world building on this, because we've got all of our characterizations.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But let's do some actual world building out lore to this. Yeah. Right. So, what exactly? Why is it that Zephyr and Evangeline are going into this arranged marriage? What are their parents' goals in, like, what are the political or economic achievement? What will happen when this wedding happens? Like, what is the goal here?
I feel like a very classic mob like motivation is going to be, if we're members of the royal family, we have more negotiating power and protection with our nefarious, illegal activities, right?
Okay.
So they must get some dirt on something about the royal family. Maybe not Evangeline, but maybe like.
What if they find out that
like a
Evangeline
sibling or something?
Well, I was gonna say, what if they find out that Evangeline is not fully elven? They find out that she's technically like a bastard child because she.
Oh, I like.
Yeah. And
so there's like no other heir.
Yes, because she is like the only child of the king and queen.
And then the king and queen are also into them marrying, because then it would also affect the mob boss if they were ever to reveal that Evangeline is not true.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So it keeps
that's
them.
Good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. So it keeps the mob family close. They can kind of keep their eye on them, but also, but also like keep them like in each other's pockets. But also, you're not going to reveal the secret of my kid is not actually like her dad's kid, you know? Oh, that's
Love
good.
Love
so
it.
So that would
that's
mean
juicy.
if her father, the king, is not her biological father, who is? Like, is this like a situation of like fucking Gabriel came down from the heavens and said, "Let's go," or is it like that got weird? Why do I play the like prim and proper delicate characters when I am like this? How does this keep happening to me? I don't know why I'm like this.
Look, tropes are fun.
Stop.
And we like the things we like.
Yes.
I mean, we could, just so that the mom can relate to the daughter a little bit, we could say that she had an affair with like her bodyguard or something, right? Because that could be.
And her guard was not infernal but celestial. Maybe her mom is from a different kingdom, because her and her father.
Okay.
Maybe the king and queen were also a political marriage, because it's royalty, right? And they don't.
Yes, most things are. So.
They don't hate each other. Like they're very like, they do get along and they're friends, but they don't have a romantic relationship within their marriage. So
okay.
So maybe the king always knew that Evangeline is not his biological daughter, because he was like, we never had sex. And And so, but he was like, ooh, maybe the king is just gay. And he was just like, I'll marry you
Oh,
for the political.
okay.
Yeah, he's like,
Sure.
I'll marry you for the political thing, but I have no interest in actually having sex and like consummating the marriage or whatever. So if you want to get some on the side, please do it. And they're like, they are friends and they are married, but it is very much a platonic marriage, like behind closed doors.
Sure.
So,
okay.
But
yeah,
it is so,
I can get down with
like,
that.
yeah, and I think it is so, like, not even a, there's not even a conflict between them. This is fully a lavender marriage and they know what they're doing.
Okay.
And they did it willingly because they're like, we're buddies, we're friends. Maybe she was
because there would be pressure for like any royal family's heirs and stuff, right? So
maybe she was already having this affair with like this, you know, celestial person, this like maybe it was like an angel that was passing as a human, or like a fallen angel or something.
I do love a fallen angel trope.
I do love a fallen angel. Okay, so this is now prequel series.
Yeah.
This is now the prequel. We'll call these like Mother of the Bride or something crazy like that. And it's just her story.
Well, okay, wait. Then okay. Then these have to be named. Okay, so for the prequel series, they have to be named after what is it, like the something blue, something borrowed.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, it's something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Yes.
That's so good. Okay, so the something old would be maybe that is like, that goes like generations back. Right? That goes like, that's like several generations ago. That's like a historical prequel kind of thing. Whereas then something new is
well, something new then would be if we're saying that, then something old is like a world building prequel. Something new is going to be like
something old is the like high fantasy, medieval fantasy.
Yes.
That is the medieval fantasy story from like forever.
Something new is like a one-off sequel then.
Something new can be like a like if Evangeline or Delmera, if either of them, like if Evangeline has like a kid, like the next generation, and it's that person like growing up, right?
Yeah. And then something borrowed would be the story of the mom.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Ooh, and then something blue would be the story of the dad, because he has a boyfriend.
Yes.
Because they both have boyfriends on the side. I like that.
Okay, amazing.
Oh, I think that, so the mom would have her like celestial boyfriend on the side when she gets into her like lavender marriage with the king. The something blue happens when it is actually like Evangeline is, that one is tangential to the story with Evangeline and all of her stuff with Delmira and Zephyr. The king meets someone and starts his own like relationship, and it is like it is a parallel storyline where it's happening at the same time, but obviously Evangeline doesn't know about this while that's happening because she's preoccupied with her own relationship.
Yeah, the only mention of that in the main series is just in the final book at the wedding, that the dad shows up with a boyfriend.
Yeah, the dad shows up with a date. That's awesome. I love that. And she's just like, okay. Like,
Okay.
Great. I think Evangeline knows. That's fun. Yeah. So the something old, the world building prequel, this is now generation. This is like centuries ago in this, like, this is the medieval fantasy story that
that's gotta be like Fae conflict.
Maybe that is the story of how Evangeline's family became the royal family.
Okay.
And it has to do
because then we can tie in with the hell, the devil.
Yeah, and it can explain.
We can do that world building
as to why the Fae family, why the Fae became this, like, you know, mafia, how they rose into their mob power, how the elves came into their royal power, and then how the infernal like, I don't want to say tiefling because that's like specifically like D&D thing. I'm like, just
we have it right now where we have like fae, demon, and angel. I think is kind of where we're capping it, right? That's like
I would say so. So then how the demons became the I keep wanting to say servant. Servant is not the right word. Can I help you? I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys can hear the fucking traffic outside. This happens at least once an episode. There's one car or motorcycle or some bitch that is doing like donuts in the parking lot across the street, or just revs their engine directly outside of our house, and I'm just like, you're not that important, all right? Relax. I'm sorry.
No one cares about you.
For real. Chill. Anyway. Yeah, I think then guardian is the right word that I was looking for. Is not they become the guardians.
They have a vested interest in the royal family, so that's why they're protecting them. It is a choice that they are making, that they want to be there protecting them.
Well, maybe it is because like there was at the time of this like medieval storyline, at the time of these like growing kingdoms and all that, there was this like prejudice or this like stigma against the demons, against the like infernal peoples. I can still fucking hear them outside. Can you hear them? They're getting louder. Yeah.
Somebody's racing in your parking lot.
Christ, I'm going to fucking set your car on fire. You need to stop. Anyway, I'm sorry.
You're totally fine.
Oh boy. This is what I get for fucking streaming at 6:30. You would think it's Sunday. Go home. Like, why are you? Anyway, I can't with this. I think that at the time there was maybe this like, there were these like prejudices and these like stigmas against demons and infernals for being evil, just because they were hellborn, and it becomes a whole thing of like, no, I don't think you guys understand. Hell, as the afterlife type place, is a place for judgment and punishment. We punish evil. We are not the evil ones. Like, it's the other way around. And so, because of that, maybe there was someone maybe there was like another family who it was like, there was like this political thing where it was like two families competing to try and be like, no, I am the rightful heir to this throne. But one of the families was genuinely like doing evil shit in order to gain their power. And the demons...
Now hear me out. That should be like fae changelings, so that's why they become the mob.
Yes. And then the demons step up and are like, even though like both, honestly, I think like even though both of these families didn't really like the demons because they all bought into the like propaganda against the demons, against the infernal race. Hold on, I'm out of focus now. I leaned back too much because I was like,
you're a little
pissed
fuzzy.
off at the fucking... Focus on my face. Make my face... Am I clear? No.
Yeah. No. It's still kind of fuzzy.
Hello. It's not happening. I just have to live with this.
Try putting your hand in front of it and see if that resets it. There you go.
You can see my face
you did
now.
You did it.
Incredible. No, so I think like because both the fae and the elves bought into the like anti-demon propaganda, basically, when these certain demons started seeing like the changelings and the fae doing this like nefarious evil shit to try and gain their power, the angels decided, or the demons decided, well, we're going to help you. Like, maybe there's this one love story about a guard who, like, you know, fights against the fae or like one agent of hell or someone, a demon who fights against a fae and defeats them, in the name of, I love this, like, elven princess kind of thing. But instead of being like, I'm gonna step up and be like a king or be in this royalty, allow me to just be your guard, allow me to just be your this royal guardian for the elves. And that is how that kind of became passed down. That's
love it.
So beautiful. Oh my god, I love it.
So good.
Gorgeous. Perfect. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Job done.
Yeah. The Bound
Book
by Vows
written.
is so fucking cool. I'm gonna Google this because I want to see if this actually exists.
If it already exists.
Yeah, well, because you never know, because that is a sick name. No fucking way. Wait. No, it isn't. What is this? No, I didn't want Wattpad. I wanted an actual book. Bound by Vows series on Kindle.
Oh no.
So, a closed door mafia romance.
Stop it!
So, I will say,
it already exists with that
I will
fucking
say,
name?
This does not nearly look as interesting as what we've created.
Sure.
No hate to the author.
I'm looking this up now. Okay.
But book 1 says Desperate Vows. Book 2 is called Promised Vows, and book 3 is called Deceptive Vows.
Not nearly as good.
But they are part of the Bound by Vows series. I don't like it.
Okay, so we need a different overall name.
But Bound by Vows was so good.
It is very good.
There's also a Wattpad fan fictions called Bound by Vows. I don't want to see who they're from. Let's see. What am I reading here? What is this? I need to know if Andy or Matt are still in chat. Are you guys still listening to this absolute insanity?
Or they can't possibly still be here.
I feel neither of them can. I don't think either of them would be able to keep their mouths shut long enough listening to this shit that we've created today. Oh no, I think.
Okay, how about there's the Sacred Vows series? The Eternal Vows saga.
Yeah. Let's see. Sacred Vows series. I'm Googling these now. I'm gonna start looking them up like on Goodreads to see like, okay, do these books already exist? There is a 4-part book series called Sacred Vows by Michelle Sutton.
Okay.
Apparently there's some like affair story. Is that what this is? Oh my god. Okay, so I clicked the read more about the description on the first Sacred Vows. The first book is called Never Without Hope. Hope believes she is above sexual temptation, that she would never break that commandment like her husband's previous wives had done. After all, she is a good Christian and loving mother.
No, thank you. I'm okay with this. With not reading this. No, thanks.
Thank you. Holy shit. Sorry.
No.
Okay, so one of my favorite things to do, genuinely, is look up or try and find, like, go to, like, thrift stores or wherever and try and find, like, the cheesiest, worst written, like, books I can find, like romance books and stuff, and just, like, dramatically read the back, you know, like, cover of it or whatever, because to see, like, how I'm out of, there I go, I'm back in focus, but just to see, like, how, like, actually, like, over dramatic this is, and, my housemate and I found one that is a vampire book. I don't even remember the name of the book. We found it in a Goodwill, and we were like, this sounds awful. Let's read it.
Let's do it.
It's a vampire book. It's terrible. I think we are literally, like, 3 chapters in. Because every now and again, she'll, like, come and read it, like, while I'm doing my makeup or while I'm cleaning my room or something. But the last time we did this, I genuinely got so angry because every time during the reading, like, the funniest part about it is just my, like, screaming at the book and completely interrupting the reading because I'm yelling at this main character for being a fucking moron.
Sure, I do that a lot with books
because
as
it's
well.
a vampire romance novel. Of course, the main character is going to be a dumbass.
Of course.
But
of course.
Here's the thing. So my last name, my actual last name, is, oh my gosh, hi Eric. You don't even know the incredible shit that we've created today. How you doing?
Pure gold, honestly.
Yeah. So, but no, so my last name could also be used as potentially someone's first name. And, and then my middle name is Rain. Like you've seen, I go by Savannah Rain online. And, this fucking character, this fucking vampire that is like the male character, which I fucking hate, and it makes me so angry. First off, his name was not mentioned in the synopsis of the book.
Okay.
His name was mentioned 3 chapters into this fucking piece of nightmare fuel. And his fucking name is my last name and my middle name. And I got so angry that I was like, take that book and fucking burn it. I got so pissed. I was like, there's no way. I'm not allowing me to listen to this book and you to keep calling him that. No, we're changing his name to fucking Damien Stefano or some bullshit like that. Like something that is... Give me the most, like, basic fucking vampire name ever, because I refuse to hear my own name be used in that sacrilege. I'm pissed. It made me so angry. No, I don't. Okay, Eric, so here's the recap of what we've created. So
I am excited to hear you read this entirely back.
This is gonna be so fun. Okay, so. It only has to reach 51. Okay. So, and I'm gonna keep the Bound by Vows because that name is really sick. And,
I do really like that game.
I refuse to acknowledge the titles of the other books that we found because they're not as good as ours.
So bring us into book 1.
The Bound by Vows series, book 1, the Elven Princess Evangeline is approached, or the Elven family is approached by a known mafia, or like a known mafia family of Fae, who approach with a certain level of blackmail. Actually, you know what? Yeah. So a certain level of blackmail against the royal family, but have decided to make an agreement with the royal family that maybe we can help each other out if my son Zephyr marries the Princess Evangeline, and thus begins the arranged marriage trope. Unfortunately, there is a threat from a known Assassin's Guild against Evangeline when the two get engaged and announce the engagement, and so because of that, they are sent away to a safe house to live together and protect each other, adding the forced proximity trope between the two. However, unfortunately, Evangeline also needs some extra protection, so she brings her royal guard, which is the Lady Delmira. He's like, sounds about right so far. Yeah. Which is the Lady Delmira. Delmira shows up staying in this safe house with the couple, but oops, there's only one bed. And also, oh no, Delmira has a big crush on Evangeline, and Evangeline has a big crush on Delmira, which is our friends slash
friends to lovers. Yep.
Friends plus / like an employee
forbidden
lawyer almost. Yeah.
Forbidden love.
Forbidden sapphic love, because who doesn't love that? But then plot twist.
Oh, we forgot. Zephyr and Delmira
this is where I was going to say.
Sorry.
Yeah. Plot twist, Delmira, the bodyguard, and Zephyr, the mafia boss's bad boy changeling son, are actually exes, and fucking hate each other. So while they are both trying to fight with each other, getting distracted doing that, trying to protect Evangeline, they kind of discover their feelings for each other never really went away. So we went from lovers to enemies to lovers again, between those two. So
that's our second chance lovers.
Yes, that's our second chance love. So far, book one alone, we have arranged marriage and forced proximity between Princess and Montbasson. Also forced proximity between bodyguard Delmira and
really it's forced
Zephyr.
Proximity between all three of them.
All three of them, truly. Friends to lovers and sapphic forbidden love between Evangeline and Delmira. Enemies to lovers and second chance love between Delmira and Zephyr. That's all book one. All right.
That's all book one.
Oh, and that's all book one. Wait, what did we name book one is called? Better or Worse, right? For better or for worse?
Book one, was it For Better or For Worse? No, book one is To Have and To Hold.
You're correct. Okay, yeah.
Book one is To Have and To Hold.
Yeah, hold on. Book one is To Have and To Hold. Book two is Till Death Do Us Part, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So now book two. Hi Mika, I'm so glad you're still here. So much has happened in the last hour and 50 minutes. Book two, we have Till Death Do Us Part. Now, the looming threat of the Assassin's Guild has now made itself a much more pressing matter. It is not really, in book one, it was very much just the way to set up the forced proximity and everything. Eric, Janelle, you don't need another project.
Look, we're writing this next year.
Yes. Book two, Till Death Do Us Part. The looming threat of this Assassin's Guild has now made itself much more present, but now with the throuple, all three connected and like officially like together in their own little secret way, they've decided, okay, well, what we need to do is pretend like the engagement between Zephyr and Evangeline. I almost said Delmira, and I'm like, that's not right. Between Zephyr and Evangeline is no longer a thing. So therefore, Delmira is going to now pretend to be Zephyr's new partner so that we can just... Oh, no, wait. No, we can put the fake dating in book two. That makes sense.
I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Because that's the action-packed one.
Technically, it's not fake dating because now, like, the throuple has been established and they are together.
Well, okay, hear me out, because...
But
I feel like a lot of people want to read a series and not have it like officially resolved in book two. So what if the end of book one is like they all sleep together?
End of book one, they hooked up. Yes.
Yeah. So book two is like, okay, we're navigating. Like, how does everyone actually feel? Because they're not going to be on the same page of like, because everyone's going to have the internal monologue of, oh, we were just drunk and having fun, right?
Yes.
So, but everyone has real feelings, but no one has admitted them.
No one's talking
until the end of book two.
Yes. Well, I think Evangeline would have said, well, I have feelings for both of you. So it becomes a thing of like, we don't have to like each other, but I think we can both, like, agree. And so Evangeline is like, yay, I have a boyfriend and a girlfriend now. And she's, like, cool with that.
Okay. But then Delmira and Zephyr don't admit that they have...
Yes, so they still haven't admitted that they have feelings for each other. But they are both
so that we can do the fake dating and have that tension.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so now book two, beautiful. We start with the fake dating. We have to pretend like the engagement is off, even though it is still very much on. But now Evangeline is also dating Delmira. But we have to pretend like Delmira and Zephyr are dating in order to throw the assassins off the trail of trying to kill Evangeline anymore.
This one has action. This one has drama.
There's like more assassination attempts. There's more fighting. There's probably, this one is going to have like a sexy masquerade ball with an assassination attempt happening. Yes. We gotta throw the masquerade ball into a fantasy setting. Also, this is a modern fantasy setting. So this is like in a city, which is really cool because there was We talked about doing like a really sexy nightclub scene in book 1.
And that's in book 1. Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, you'll just have to go back and watch the VOD for this, because we, like, locked the fuck in as soon as we got these prompts, to be honest.
We really did.
This is the most locked in I think me and a guest have ever been on this show. Which is wild. Yeah, this one's got action. This one's got the fake dating. This one's got more fighting between Delmira and Zephyr. I think maybe this one could also have, like, a kidnapping. Like, maybe they actually like, there is a kidnapping for ransom of Evangeline. She actually gets taken, but funny plot twist, the kidnappers end up really liking Evangeline too, because she's so sunshiny and sweet. So they're like, we can't hurt her, I like her, you know. And then book 2 ends with
established couple.
Yes. Well, no, book 2 ends with the big fight, and Zephyr gets a head injury and he gets amnesia.
Oh.
Because leading
into
book 3, book 3 is in sickness and in health, in which Zephyr wakes up with amnesia. But the last thing he remembers was when he was first with Delmira. He does not remember them ever breaking up. He doesn't remember having to get engaged to Evangeline. He doesn't remember any of that. So now Delmira has to, like, this is her also kind of admitting that she does still have feelings for him, but now also having to navigate, hey, but you are also now engaged to this princess. And Evangeline is just sad because she was like, but I like you too, and now I'm sad that you don't remember me. And that, so book 3 is sickness and in health, and then that one is the very, like, sad,
that one's emotional.
That one is the very emotionally the somber emotional book. But of course it ends with Zephyr, like, he gets his memory back, and then it ends with now all 3 of them are established to be together. Book 4 is For Richer or For Poorer, and this is the one where this is just kind of a left field conflict. We've resolved that, but we still wanted to write more. So the left field conflict is something crazy happens to the changeling, the Fae mafia family, and they lose all their fortune, and they end up no longer being able to be this, like, have their, like, mob power, basically. So it's them now navigating, this is no longer a political marriage, so maybe it's like the royal family and the mob family want to dissolve the engagement, and I
think probably the royal family at that point would be like, you don't have power anymore.
Yeah, you don't have power.
So we don't have to do this.
But then Evangeline then has to fight to be like, no, now I'm not engaged to him for this political thing. So that becomes more of, like, a political drama than anything, like a political royal drama of, like, how do I navigate, like, wanting to still be engaged to this person despite it not having the actual, like, political economic gain that it's supposed to have. And then of course that all ends with the family finally, like, accepting it. And then the 5th book is To Love and to Cherish, which is just the Eric's like, but now I love him. Oh, we've already talked about this. We're gonna make this a book series, but if it also becomes an audio drama, I'll be voicing Evangeline. Janelle is going to voice Delmira, and we're gonna have War Torn Night. We're gonna have Matt voice Zephyr.
We're gonna drag Matt into this.
Obviously, hey, he dragged himself into this when he decided to be in my chat. He chose that life. That's the problem. Here's the thing, and every now and again in episodes I will have a lesson that I have to, like, look into the camera for, and I just have to. This one is, if you're in my chat, you're writing the story with us. You can't escape. You chose this.
Sorry.
Sorry. But you know it's fun. You've been here before. Anyway, so so then To Love and to Cherish is book 5, in which it is all essentially
that's just them navigating the fact that they want to be a public throuple, right?
Yes,
it is that they all want to be. Yeah,
it's a little bit more. It is also kind of like political drama-y, but it's more so like, how do we announce this, like, because that changes a lot of things. Maybe polyamory wasn't really like a legally recognized thing, so this is like changing that. We can also have like a reveal of Evangeline discovers like who her real father is, because maybe they never told Evangeline. Like,
that's
even though the
good.
king and queen know about it, they never told Evangeline. So that's Evangeline. There's like a weird like Mamma Mia situation. So she's like, you know. Yeah, and then of course it ends with the wedding. Now, here's the thing, Eric, because you're the one in chat and you're the one who asked these questions. Here's the thing. We've also created a tangential series, which is so we have Bound by Vows, which is this the main series, but now we have
the core books, if you will.
The prequel/sequel series, which is the did we name that, or we just named the individual books?
We named that one. No, I just have written down Bound by Vows Origins, which is...
Oh, Bound by Vows Origins is good. I like that. So then we've got Something Old, which is centuries ago. It is generations, and it is a world-building origin story of how the elves came into their royal power, how the changelings, the Fae, became the mafia family that they are, and then how the demons, which is what Delmira is, become the official like guardians, royal guard of the elves. So there is a lot more like romance and like backstory, and that one is more of the medieval high fantasy that we all love. I feel like that one's more Regency romance. I could see that in Regency era.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Something Old, Something New is actually going to be a sequel, which is going to be Evangeline does eventually have a kid, and Evangeline, I feel like it is Evangeline because she is now like the queen.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
She has the royal baby, but of course all three of them like raise the kid together as parents, which is adorable. But now it is the kid is now grown up and is now going into their own, like, that's their love story, which we didn't give a lot of detail to, but that's fine. We could that's for story building later.
We've done so much today. We're so fine.
Much, and it's been only 2 hours. This is why I love the show. We get so much shit done in only 2 hours. Okay, so we got Something Old, Something New, Something Borrowed, which is actually an also prequel story of Evangeline's biological father and her mother. And the story is that the king and the queen were also a political marriage, but the thing is that the king is gay, and they all knew it and they all accepted it, and that's fine. But he was like, hey, look, I have no interest in actually fucking you, so if you have a boyfriend on the side, have fun. Turns out she did have a boyfriend on the side, and he was actually part celestial, part angel.
And that's Evangeline's dad.
And that is Evangeline's biological dad.
Which ties back to book 1, because that's the blackmail that the mob family has on the royal family.
Yes, exactly.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! I do think that the bio dad and the king end up being like besties. They are actually friends, and he was like best man at the wedding or some crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like so not a thing. And then Something Blue is the story tangentially in the same exact timeline parallel to the main Bound by Vows storyline, is the story of the king finding his own love match, and ends with him showing up to the throuple's wedding with his own date, while Evangeline's father also comes with the queen. Which
we did such a good job.
Cute. We've done so
such a good job.
much.
I'm so proud of us.
This is the most locked the fuck in I have been in any episode on this show. I love every single guest that's been on this show, and we've created a lot of cool shit. We did so much this episode.
Yeah, we really did.
And this is perfect timing because we are about at the 2-hour mark. We're about at time.
Done and done. The bacon is crispy.
I'm tired. I need some water after that. I haven't hydrated yet. Hold on. I'm gonna redeem my own channel points real quick. Everybody fucking hydrate. Get some water, cause my god.
I'm proud of us. That was great.
That was great. Anyway, high five for us. So, on that note, Janelle, thank you so much for coming onto my show. Holy shit, this was a blast. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to raid out to. While I do,
okay,
plug your shit. Where can people find you, please?
Oh, hi everybody. I'm Janelle, or Boss Jellybean all over the interwebs. I am right now running Amber Ascension over on my channel, the Boss Jellybean channel on Twitch, and that is Mondays at 7 p.m. EST. And then also, I have a Kickstarter that is going to go live soon. Please go follow the pre-launch page. It's for Safe Mode Disabled. It is a Powered by the Apocalypse video game isekai system. Very similar to Tron or Ready Player One-esque. So if that is your jam, go follow it.
Hell yes. Let me find your link here because my chat commands are still not working. I was supposed to fix that this week and I didn't. So don't judge me. Y'all all know that I'm not a real content creator because I can never do this shit correctly. So, I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the Kickstarter in the chat. So if anybody wants to go and grab that, I am going to go ahead and find that channel. I believe we're going to go ahead and go right out to Pluto's Underworld. We're going to go right out to Paige. Because I think they just started. It looks like they're doing their BTM.
Cool.
So cool. What are we going to say to the? Okay. Should we just put "I do" in the chat? Yeah. I think we're all just gonna put "I do" or we got married or something like that. Yeah. I think "I do" is perfect. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm always trying to think of what's a weird out of context shit that we can yell in chat for no reason.
Or a good one would be "She said yes."
Oh no, yeah, we're gonna write "She said yes." That's awesome. Yes. She said yes. Okay, that is epic. I'm gonna go ahead and start this raid. On that note, while we're doing that, go follow Not Quite Nautilus on Instagram. Go follow me on YouTube. Eventually, it will get up to date. I promise. I know I've been promising that for a long time, but one of these days it's gonna happen.
It's gotta eventually.
It's gotta. Yes. All right. On that note, come back next week. I am going to have Noir Enigma on the channel, and by God, that is going to be a fun episode. I'm excited for it. In the meantime, be kind, be chaotic, and be creative. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!